much, madam.
Thank you.
I request Mr. Steve Borgia, MD, Indico Group of Hotels, Chennai, to express his opinion on the scope of rural tourism in India and address the audience.
What happened to you?
So please, could you unmute your mic? Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate this effort of Maharashtra Tourism and my good friend Pandu in doing this beautiful conference. Probably my role here would be to tell you three issues. One, we are all in the right track. I have an experience to say. I pioneered rural tourism in this part of the country. We have changed the fate of a few villages in Tamil Nadu. Their per capita income in 1992 was 4.03 US dollars. Today, it has gone beyond 480 US dollars. That's rank one for us. Two, the happiness quotient that we brought into these villages, the trust is phenomenal. Therefore, rural tourism has become a socio-economic tool. Tanjore, a destination about 40 kilometers away, was a 50-year-old destination. The tourism destination got shifted to this rural tourism spot. These are all elements to tell you what kind of future is waiting and why are we so slow in adopting farm tourism or rural tourism. I believe this is the future. I believe rural tourism is the future for a country like India because it changes the fate of those villages involved in agri or farm or rural tourism. We have to be so cautious today. We want to have tourists inside the villages. We want to have tourists inside the farm, but we don't want to take it away. Therefore, I also believe that tourism that does not offer benefits to the local communities is not fair tourism. Today, if you are going to sit back and wait for it to happen and to unfurl on its own, I'm afraid the statements that are being done by policymakers, decision makers today, of late I heard this also from government, which is very painful, to call agriculture a self-exploitative business. That is hurting. It is not. We have hurt agriculture and therefore they are hurt. So they are not to be blamed. But I still believe, and I'm a classic example for being involved in rural tourism, and in return we have done so much for the neighborhood. If you come to the places where we have established rural tourism projects, there are no beggars. It's the cleanest town in India. I can vouch for it. Our railway station are the cleanest railway station. We treat 100% of our solid waste, and electricity costs 13 paise less as compared to the rest of India. We have developed a lot more tourism destinations around. All girls' schools in the vicinity, nearly 648, have toilets in the schools. This many states cannot boast. And we have 57 air-conditioned bus stops in that neighborhood. 57 air-conditioned bus stops with ATMs attached. So the list can go on. We have no manual scavenging, no beggars. Beggars have all been trained to be sweepers. These are all things that can happen if rural farm and agri-tourism can be on the right track. I don't know why India is waiting, and therefore I compliment the Maharashtra Tourism and my good friend Pandu for having taken this initiative. Probably you are the first state or the only state in this country to talk about policy and to talk about the importance for agri, rural and farm tourism. I wish you a long, long life, and I wish you go see other projects and implement all that, and then make the country open its eyes to this not tourism product, but a product of socio-economic development. I wish you all the best, and thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir.